All right, I'm gonna tweet that
Start
we're
a
live
sea
or
shanty
whatever.
podcast.
All right, we're live, right?
It's a podcast
We are.
where we improv sea shanties.
Oh God.
That would be like
with the three of us. That would be
we're
absolute
gonna call
nightmare.
it 30 minutes of hell, and it's gonna be probably banned by the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, I think so. I don't have a lot of good things to contribute there. Oh God, that would be so awful.
You know how that's new Patreon tier subscriber content is the Forbidden Sea Shanty podcast.
Yeah, we should just threaten to do it, and
by
having a single patron, we escape that.
Stink, stunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hello, welcome to Thunk Tank. My name is Calvin, and I have a PhD in being awesome.
My name's Andreas, and I'm an Easter Island head. If an Easter Island head was proportional to their body and human and made out of flesh.
I'm Eric, and I was gonna pretend to have some sort of fake credentialing, but Andreas didn't go with the flow, and now I feel like it would be weird if I went back to that.
Yeah.
So I'm just the third guy.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I yes, and I'm a gargoyle. Him.
Don't you have to stay on topic technically? When you're yes-anding, you can't
No.
just yes, and also this different thing that undercuts your thing. I think you're yes-anding wrong.
That's not a very yes and kind of thing to say there. Kind of.
No, I don't know where you got the idea that this was a podcast about yes and. It's more of a podcast about no, you're wrong. Fuck you. This is what it is.
Yeah.
So
That's on brand.
So Bang Energy got sued.
Really? Again?
Bang Energy went bankrupt or
Yeah.
has declared bankruptcy.
Nice.
Yeah,
They've been
there's
sued multiple times.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, this one's for their. I actually brought it up ahead of time, so I'm skirting the rules here. But
Ooh.
apparently they claimed it was, quote, nothing short of a miracle drink that delivers benefits and cures that have evaded scientists for decades. According to the lawsuit, Bang advertised its super creatine as being 20 times more effective at reaching the brain than other forms of creatine, and said its energy drink can, quote, reverse mental retardation and help disorders like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. So I just want to point out a couple of things.
Where did they say that? Is this on their energy drinks, on like the unicorn ones and stuff?
I don't know. But here's the thing. In what court does the lawyer just not go, that was satire? Obviously it can't do that.
Yeah, but you can't.
You'd have to be an idiot to believe that.
Yeah, but satire doesn't get covered under like FDA kinds of things, you know?
Yeah. When you're making distinct claims about your product that it does something, it has to do that thing.
Yeah.
This making medical claims is not protected by satire.
Could you?
Though, speaking of things protected by satire, did you see the Onion's amici brief to the Supreme Court?
No. What's this?
Some dude's getting sued because he put up like a fake Facebook of like the police or something, and it's gotten to the Supreme Court, and the Onion, the satirical newspaper, filed an amici brief, which is a friend of the court brief. They're like, hey, and here's how satire works, Supreme Court, just in case you were wondering.
Oh, like a real...
And it's like a real legal brief filed to the Supreme Court. It is hilarious. I highly recommend it.
We'll definitely go check that out.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
God, I guess they really are subject matter experts, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. It's kind of great. But yeah, legal proceedings are super fun and awesome, but don't fuck with the government when you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. What the fuck, Bang Energy? They're also being sued by Pepsi because they didn't pay Pepsi for delivering their product to the places that Pepsi delivered their product.
Oh, well, that one's not fun.
Pepsi was their distributor, and they didn't pay them.
So
bad.
can you
Also,
sue?
they may have
Wait.
done bad things to Monster Energy and some orange juice company or something, who also sued them successfully.
Wow.
So I
It's
think
like, wow.
it seems to me like the market is wide open for a new energy drink.
Yeah.
So my first thought was, what's the most disgusting thing we could make an energy drink out of? And I thought of milk, but Sonic juice. Yeah. All right. Well, it tastes like brass rings and hedgehog.
Well, unfortunately, this isn't as cool a soda as I thought because it tastes like peach rings.
Oh,
Disappointing, I
annoying.
know.
Doesn't taste nearly like pennies enough.
Mm. Can you
bloody
sue?
milk.
Can you sue Red Bull because it does not give you actual literal wings?
They did.
They did.
They did, and they've stopped saying that, or in some ways, or stopped saying in the way they were saying it that implied
Right.
that it might actually give you wings.
Because I was just
Yeah,
thinking,
there was
like,
definitely a lawsuit for that.
yeah, okay, because you're
God,
talking
yeah.
about a food product that will do a
Yeah.
thing better. Like there's rules.
Yeah, there's rules. There's
Interesting.
rules about that.
Interesting.
That's why all those fake medicine products that can't claim to actually do a thing just say they're for the thing.
Yeah.
For headaches. Not will cure your headache. It's just for your headache. Doesn't
It
do
feeds
anything.
the headache. The headache loves this. Yes.
The headache will remember this.
Wow.
So, Calvin, you just said bloody milk.
No, I did not.
I said bloody milk.
You
'Cause
said
you
bloody
said
milk?
pennies and milk. And I want to get back on track for the horrific flavor of energy drink you're going to suggest.
So I was just going to suggest you carbonate like skim milk and dump caffeine powder in it, and you call it like power milk, and just fucking people will drink it.
Uh-huh.
So here's the thing. The energy drink market has a fuckload of energy drinks now.
True.
And some of them actually taste good.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's not for people who like that. I think we go for people who are hard.
We need protein powder, and then we're just doing the bit from It's Always Sunny.
No, yeah, right. What about like caffeinated pig's blood in a can?
Ooh, caffeinated undrinkable things. I like it.
Maybe not undrinkable. I think you could
Yeah, but,
drink
like,
it.
things you shouldn't drink.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to sanitize the can
Like
full of blood.
pasteurized pig blood. Okay.
Yeah. Some way where with an
Okay,
anticoagulant
sounds off.
in it.
Yeah,
so it
no,
doesn't-
this is
Can
like
you
really
sell it-
unhealthy.
Can you sell it as a supplement instead of a
I-
drink?
What about if we just call it pig's blood and it's really just like corn syrup and red food coloring and
There you go.
Like really
flavored
thick
flavored strawberry.
with a
Like,
thickener.
yeah, like a thick energy drink.
Thick energy.
Yeah.
We call it thickergy. Thickergy? Thick energy? Maybe we
We
just
just call it thick
energy.
energy, and the can is shaped like a butt.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, people will buy that.
I figured it out.
Yeah. But sell. Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we could have one that has like jelly chunks in it. That sounds off-putting.
No, it's like boba tea. It's the same thing.
It's like bubble tea.
Yeah.
But maybe with bigger chunks. So that
Oh, you're not gonna. They're gonna slide right down there.
Jello.
Caffeinated Jello.
Caffeinated
drink.
Jello
That's-
is the way. That's actually not a bad idea here.
I got it. You remember like Four Locos, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you remember
They still exist.
Yeah, but they've reduced the caffeine content, so now apparently they're
Yeah, they've
like,
made them so
fine.
people don't die when they drink
Yeah,
them
yeah.
like a bunch of fucking pussies.
It's caffeinated non-alcoholic beer.
Uh,
Oh, I like it.
oh,
It's caffeinated non-alcoholic
Oh.
I
beer.
like
so
this
you,
idea.
so you could crack one open, pound it, go to the gym, get in your car and drive.
are you tired of not being able to drink and drive?
I
Oh my god,
really like the idea of driving around while drinking a non-alcoholic beer full of caffeine.
so funny.
It's got to be.
I wouldn't do it just because
Yeah, that's stupid.
reasons. But like, it would be funny.
Do we
Like-
call it beer fiend?
Beer fiend.
There
Or
is
power
a-
beer.
There's a
Power beer.
particular look
Energy.
to a can, right? To a beer can. Beer cans
Yeah.
look different from soda cans, and making it like 100% when you first glance at it, your brain goes, "That's a beer can," instead of "That's a soda
Or
can."
just bottles. They don't really get that many sodas in bottles.
Mm.
Put
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in a nice glass bottle.
Yeah. Twist off
Would
cap.
be- Yeah.
Yeah, with the
Like foil around the top, so it really looks very beer canny, beer bottle-y.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and like a nice little like foam in the stuff because it's actually non-alcoholic beer.
Right?
Yeah,
This is a terrible idea, and I love it.
The problem with non-alcoholic beer is it technically has some alcohol in it, and you get carded. So I think we'd have to make non-alcoholic beer that isn't actually beer.
no, I think you
Well,
should go ahead.
It would depend on the drunk driving laws.
Well, I'm more worried about being able to sell to like teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
They're the
no.
main
No,
market. For
They are the main market, but they're gonna be getting fake IDs. Teens get beer. They do.
That I know, but the fact that they'd use their fake ID to get a non-alcoholic beer is really funny.
Yeah,
Um,
because they're responsible and they're going to the gym.
Yes, that happens.
we could call it Power Lager. Power Lager sounds amazing.
That sounds so stupid.
No.
I love it.
I'm a big fan.
That sounds amazing. And we should 100% sell them in singles and in 6-packs.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Like, yeah, in 6-packs with like, yeah,
In the
absolutely.
cardboard
This is
little
in the
carriers.
cardboard, yeah.
Exactly.
I can
Put
see.
put one of those on the seat next to you while you drive.
Yeah, I can see the like the magazine ads, with this dude working out. He's got a 6-pack and his buddies in the back are slamming a cold one. Yeah.
We could call them cold ones.
Somebody has to have already done
Yeah,
that for beer,
that
right?
has to be.
Please tell me. Please tell me we aren't the first to think of that.
I don't know. I've never heard of it, but that just means it's not popular, probably.
Well, it's a bad
Yeah.
search term because
Yeah.
you're not going to get the
Power Lager is way better.
Power
You're
Lager
right.
is pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible. I like
To
the
be
idea
fair-
of not just caffeinating it, but like marketing it like an energy drink with all these extra vitamins and minerals and things in it,
Yeah. We could also do
Healthy beer.
We could also do like caffeinated wine.
That
Why does
sounds
that sound
even
gross?
worse, but it's the same fucking thing.
No, it's so much worse. It's so much worse. I don't even know how to do non-alcoholic wine. Like, I don't
They
think
have
they make
it,
that.
right?
I don't think so.
I feel like they must have that, but I don't. You're right.
See, now I'm imagining like an aged, refined wine that comes in a fancy bottle that is also caffeinated.
Oh no,
Like fancy
I think this
caffeinated
is wine
wine.
you get in a box.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I
Or
totally
juice
agree with
box.
you. But the thing is, juice box.
They have wine juice boxes; those exist.
But imagine like this fine wine that's like also happens to be heavily caffeinated. Do you know? Like it just
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
it's the perfect. Everybody expects like a caffeinated wine would come in a box, but here it is.
Like in an ideal world, the finest of wines would contain cocaine, but it's not an ideal world we
Right,
live in.
right. So we've spiked this with caffeine.
so there's nothing that is illegal about selling caffeine in other forms, right? Like
We've talked
caffeine
about
tablets
this.
exist.
Yeah, we've talked about this in the past.
Hear
too.
me out. Hear me out. All right. We call them bumps, and they're little,
No.
and you snort
Stop.
caffeine
No.
powder.
No,
God
No.
damn it!
This
Let
is
me have my dreams.
Super dangerous.
No, that's the whole point. Is they're each individually little packaged so that it's a correct amount of caffeine. Doesn't even have to be that much. You just have to feel it in your lungs and get the power from it for
this is
like
such a
10
bad
minutes
idea.
before
Can-
your heart
can we-
stops.
I'm not a chemist,
Yeah,
and I'm not entirely sure what freebasing is. Can we freebase caffeine?
I think freebasing is injecting it into yourself.
No.
No?
Freebasing is a chemical process where they like
Oh, you're
do
right.
something.
You're right.
And it's what makes crack smokable cocaine. And I'm not an expert, but can we do this to caffeine?
I am
Hey,
not sure. I feel like there's something.
I hope so.
'Cause I
I'm
want
trying
to
to
see
remember.
people smoking caffeine out of crack pipes.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
freebase. I freebase does mean something. You've separated it chemically somehow from something else,
Yeah.
or I don't remember what it means though.
Right. I think
Yeah.
the base is in terms of like bases and acids.
Is it?
And, yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember because I watched like all of like this Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia or whatever.
Yeah,
Which is
Oh.
hilarious and interesting to watch if you haven't seen it. But yeah, there was a whole thing of them synthesizing all kinds of like stuff. They'd make all kinds of crazy shit. I'm sure that information is somewhere in my brain, but I didn't remember it. So
yeah. Let's just say you can. Are you suggesting we sell small crystals of caffeine that you then smoke through a tubular pipe?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
God, that's got to be bad for you.
Oh,
Look,
real bad.
dude, smoking almost anything is not in the good for
Yeah.
you category.
Don't,
Yeah,
don't
but, like, on
inhale
the
the
s-
smoke of anything. It's bad for your lungs just fundamentally on a mechanical basis.
It-
Forget
There's, like-
long-term negative health effects.
In
There's like a
general-
Those also
scale of
happen.
how
Yeah.
bad things are.
Yeah, the kinds of what you want in your lungs. There's like a list of things that you want in your lungs, and there's one thing on that list, and it's air. That's it.
I would suggest air is made up of a bunch of things,
It
but you don't want them
is.
in different proportions.
You
than
don't
what's
know.
in the air.
No.
So,
So yeah,
one
exactly,
thing.
air. You want air in your lungs. Pretty much nothing else.
Well, that's all I've got for caffeinated cool things.
Hmm.
Other than caffeine bread, which is hilarious and we should make, but you know.
So I have a video game pitch.
Okay.
Oh,
If you're ready for it.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wait.
say caffeinated butter, but yeah, that's your video game.
I think
You
that's
don't
all
need
you.
to caffeinate the bread when you can caffeinate the butter.
I think that's
I
all
just
you
like
need to
your-
say is caffeinated butter. That's
Yeah.
an entire
Yeah.
thunk all by itself.
You can smear it on your skin.
Yeah.
Butter in my eyes.
Look, the caffeine gets in quicker if you put it on your eyes.
Yeah, that's a known fact.
Yeah.
I can't fit all this bread in my eye. New caffeine butter melts in the eye.
Okay, ew.
It
Okay.
hurts my eyes.
So it kind of like a team-based game, first-person game with it's straight up pirates versus ninjas. I think it would do really
Okay.
well. But the thing is, it's like, you know, like a squad based game. They have like a one character that all the characters have different like things or whatever. The pirates have a thing that they do, and then the ninjas have things that they do, and that's it. There's one character that you design for each side, and then they have a little skirmishes, and then, you know, there's little bonuses to particular areas because they're going to be like fighting at like on the shoreline, you know. So there's going to be like, well, the ninjas have like advantage on land, and whereas the pirates have advantage on the boats and swimming.
There was a Half-Life 2 mod, Pirates, Vikings, and Knights. It was pretty popular.
Yeah. See, I think
This sounds like a shitty version of that.
cool. Yeah.
Mm.
No. But like, you know, you get like you know, ninja stars and katanas and things like that for the ninjas and stuff. and you get like the ability to go stealth and like really hide into places, and you're wearing all black, and you get to like merge with the environment a little bit.
And the pirates are dudes with scurvy. Got
Yeah,
it.
and they're big, and they've got like they're more
Listed some
tanky,
guns.
Yeah,
Guns.
guns, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cannons.
Yeah, cannons and boats.
Ninjas versus cannons in general seems like a funny matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can't see them, but if you do see them, they're gonna get a cannonball in the face.
Yeah, I think it's a good, and then there'd be like capture the flag kinds of things where you're trying to steal the pirate's treasure and so on.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys been paying attention to the Overwatch 2 release?
I heard bad things and stopped really caring.
Apparently, it's an amazing clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's quite
The
bad.
thing that upset me is I think they removed the first one, so I can't play the game I bought. I have to play their shitty free to play.
That I didn't notice or care about because I haven't played Overwatch in like 4 years.
I don't care anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. I stopped caring. They changed all the good things away to make things more balanced or some shit. And it was bad.
Hmm.
And then they made a second game that was the same, but also bad. Badder. Worse.
Video games are hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys don't seem
Turns
super
out there
enthused
are
about
no
my
good
pirate
video games.
I'm not
versus
I'm not
ninjas.
super enthused.
It's
You don't
like,
even care.
Look, another asymmetrical multiplayer shooter.
Okay.
Like, meh.
All right.
Yeah.
Like, and
I'm
the
sorry.
problem is, it might be fun to do like as a LARP, because the sword combat is more fun in real life than in video games. In video games, it's kind of always sucked.
What if it's VR?
Maybe in VR.
Yeah.
VR pirates
play
versus
that in VR.
ninjas. Yeah.
You can climb walls in VR. You can throw shurikens
Yeah.
in VR.
Yeah.
You
can
can
aim
hide
cannons.
and cower in a corner in VR. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I played in VR. Yeah, you see, there you go.
All right.
Maybe there aren't any good VR games.
That's
Because
a
I
real
play this
possibility.
garbage in VR.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Sorry,
So-
Galvin.
No. I'm just trying to understand what's up here.
Pirates and Ninjas is so 2006.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
ninjas
Yeah.
aren't cool or part of the zeitgeist anymore. They're
Yeah.
like zombies. Nobody cares anymore.
Hmm.
Now people are worried about, global warming, nuclear war.
Maybe they'll make
all
a
this bullshit that's actually going to destroy the world
See,
instead of whatever. If there's a zombie ninja apocalypse,
if I start on it now, though, like when they make a comeback,
when the zombie ninjas are the only people roaming the surface of our scorched
well,
earth.
that too, yeah. But like it's a there's like a certain number of years, and then they resurge.
Right. People are going to be nostalgic for the ninja craze.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I was gonna keep this one a secret and not say it because it's a good idea. But you guys know what the ghost of Kyiv is? Kyiv?
The guy who doesn't exist but also might be flying a plane and destroying Russian bombers or whatever.
The only like double or triple ace, like
That's
one day
a
ace
myth.
or something.
We're
Yeah, no,
all pretty
100%.
sure that's a
Admittedly,
Okay.
by
Brilliant propaganda,
yes,
but propaganda.
absolutely, and not yes. So, Ukraine did say is a myth, but would make an amazing HBO miniseries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
wait.
So, like, first episode. Sorry.
Can you make a TV show about an ongoing war?
Yeah, fuck
Like,
yeah, you can. Especially if some of the
that's
proceeds go to like the
kind of
refugees for the
iffy.
war. It's
Mm.
it's 100% just gonna be propaganda on one side of the war because it's about the ghosts of Kyiv.
Yeah.
Is it Kyiv or Kiev? I hear it both ways, and
Kyiv is probably correct, but it's spelled Kiev, and I'm going to keep saying it Kiev because I called the restaurant Kiev.
In general, like when Americans pronounce names from other countries, we don't know how they're actually supposed to be pronounced. And if we pronounced them the proper way, it would just sound weird coming out of our mouths anyways.
okay, all right, that's fair. I'll also
King
point
Missile
out
called it Kiev. I'm calling it Kiev.
I'll point out that while it would make a great miniseries, would also make a fantastic anime.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal anime.
Yeah.
So you know that bridge Ukraine blew up?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
The more recent one?
The one that connected Crimea to Russia? Yeah. Russia had made a whole propaganda romance movie about that bridge. You hear about that?
No. That's pretty funny.
Feature film romance where, like, you know, people whose lives are vastly improved by this bridge fall in love.
Wow.
One of the characters lost their father because he was in traffic that's no longer exists because the bridge has made things better.
That's
wow. That is
awful.
That is downright shit propaganda movie.
So
I'm pitching a really cool propaganda movie, which is awesome.
Yeah.
First episode, you just establish the pilot and his co-pilot.
Mm-hmm. The war is starting.
The war starts while at the end of the first episode.
Yeah,
while they're on a routine reconnaissance thing.
Standard miniseries kind of plot points for a first episode. It starts off slow. You got to get into
really
the characters. Slow. You know the next episode's coming. Maybe you release the first episode and second episode at the same time so people can binge them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then the second episode is just high octane dogfight.
Yeah. The first
and a refuel in Poland. Third episode.
The co-pilot meets a love interest in Poland, but they have a language barrier and it's adorable.
So here's my pitch. Here's my pitch, right? So I believe, and I could be wrong. Oh no, I'm definitely wrong. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Never mind. I was gonna
tell us anyway.
I think the co-pilot's is more senior than the pilot, but that's snipers. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's not that.
Definitely not pilots, because I learned this from Top Gun. Co-pilots don't do shit.
No, they watch radars and
they get ejected and die like nothing. It's just they don't do anything. You don't need those shits.
But it makes for good dialogue in the cockpit, though. I think that
especially when you don't have like other jets to talk to, you gotta have a co-pilot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so maybe he is older, right? Okay, and he used to be like an ace pilot, but his eyesight went bad.
Oh, that'd be great. So anyhow, I'm gonna go back to my third.
So this is a stealth Top Gun sequel.
I think this is high octane dogfight.
Tom Cruise to play the co-pilot.
Oh my god!
Oh man, I was like,
he'd do it.
Possible, but I love it. You say he'd do it, but he won't.
Third episode, back from Poland, becomes ace a second time or whatever, right? And he's shot down behind enemy lines, where he bails out
in Russia.
Co-pilot, not in Russia. In Russia. I mean,
in disputed territory.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
So he's in the woods. His co-pilot, probably crippled. I'm gonna say crippled. Or maybe I don't know.
Injured, some way disabled.
Fourth episode. I'm not sure how we do it. Maybe a montage of covert assassin shit.
I want
the lines.
Can they steal a tank? And drive it?
Yeah, they could steal a tank. Farmers were stealing tanks.
Yeah.
Of course they could.
Of course.
They're highly trained.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Be so good. They steal a tank.
And the ground forces have to be the enemy ground forces are incompetent. You should just really
oh god, yeah, undertrained, under-equipped.
Yeah, they don't
children.
Steal a tank by force. They steal a tank by convincing other people to give them the keys to the tank.
Yeah, and it's really
gun.
Yeah, it's
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all played off for comedic effect, and then they get away with the tank and shoot two other tanks on their way out, and it's
oh god. So none of this in my mind was a comedy.
No, but you've got to have comedic moments in a miniseries.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So you have these moments, and then
Inglourious Bastards wasn't a comedy. But there were some funny moments.
That's true. All
so
right.
you got to have these slapstick kind of beating up the bad guys moments, and then it gets into some more serious stuff where they're driving back and they're having a talk about all the sad things that are happening.
I think they
Sure.
run out of gas, then steal 2 jets. Maybe get shot down, but also take like 4 or 5 Russians with them.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like, absolutely, it would have to be hilarious, tremendous blaze of glory.
Yeah,
But this would be a fantastic miniseries.
Yeah.
it
or
would.
anime.
And for the second season, they could get like dragons and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, fuck it. I like money.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Eric. Do you have a thunk you'd like to share with the group?
Well, before we started, I did say Uber for corporate
Yeah.
espionage.
Tell us about this.
Because so many employees of businesses have like small pieces of information that would be very useful for corporate espionage.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put enough of them together, you've done an espionage without even trying.
Okay.
Oh my God! Here's how
Right?
we'd sell it. Right? It's a it's a
Get
therapy
paid
app.
to teach us how to do your job.
It's a therapy app. Bitch about work.
Mm.
Bitch about work
Bitch
to
about
us.
work. That would work if we were like business consultants and trying to help businesses be better, have their employees bitch to us about what's wrong with their company. But
Well, I think
but
what
like
you do is you make an app and you let people put up, it's kind of like almost you're auctioning off. I work for such and such at this level, but it completely anonymously, and people can bid on you giving information about your company.
This sounds like How to Get Fired 101.
No, you don't. As long as what you know that you're giving up isn't that you aren't the only person at your level that knows it, then they can't be traced
Suppose.
back to you.
like even if you are, what are they going to do? Did nobody else in the company know that one thing? If they did, how do they know you even told anybody? Because they don't know it.
So,
But
yeah,
your company
Yeah.
would be flooded with people selling fake information.
maybe.
Maybe not.
If I was a company, I would flood fake accounts saying all sorts of crazy shit.
Great. Then we take a small cut of that.
Yeah.
Of every transaction.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Like so many people are like under NDA for like garbage and they reveal that for a nickel.
I know I
Like
am.
they don't care.
I know I did.
And
Would. What? Didn't. Won't. What? No.
right, like it's like we could just get all the secret information that
Yeah.
these companies are hoarding about their bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be a whistleblower, but maybe you'll tell the competition that your company is breaking FDA regulations
For $1.
and maybe
Claiming.
yeah, and maybe the opposing company might be more likely to do something about it than the FDA if you
Yeah.
were to be a whistleblower anyway.
I mean,
Like-
obviously, because Monster Energy says that
Yeah.
the super creatine does not contain creatine.
Or break down into creatine in your body, which is the claim Bang made.
Oh, that's kind
Yeah.
of neat. That's a neat claim. Does it?
It's a great claim. No, it doesn't. It's complete bull. It does that as much as curing retardation, which is what I think you said they also claimed to do.
That's what the article said they claim. I'm very dubious of that because I don't imagine any marketing department would let them say that word. More
I feel like
regardless of the claim.
the guy who's the CEO of the company has a TikTok and might be saying some crazy shit.
Yeah,
God,
maybe.
you know, as much as I hate the old guard of CEOs that are all in their like mid 60s
Wearing
and
business
keep-
suits and boardrooms.
and seem to keep doing like sexist or racist things semi-publicly.
Yeah.
They all have the fucking lack of competence to do it on a mass scale on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know. Anybody get all kinds of people have Twitter accounts now.
That's true. God.
It doesn't take much. If a particular ex-president can use it, pretty much anybody can use Twitter.
Did you see Kanye West is buying Parler?
Good for him.
Fantastic.
Because he got banned from Twitter and Instagram for saying racist, insane shit?
Good for
He
him.
has a school, right? Did we talk about
I
this?
don't fucking know.
I'm sorry, what?
I so don't give a shit about Kanye West. I'm not even
Kanye
entirely
West
sure
has
who
a
he is or what he
private-
does.
A private Christian academy that he has started.
That's gotta be the worst place to go
Has
to
like
school.
80 students and a full basketball team, which is amazing with 80 students, K through 12.
Cool.
I don't even know.
Oh, it's bad. You should look at their website.
Okay.
It is also poorly made. Stick around till
do
after
not
the show
care
where we can.
about Kanye West.
Yeah, same.
Have you guys seen those
Sorry, world. I don't care.
Have you guys seen those shoes he makes?
Nope. I know he makes shoes and they're super expensive. I don't care because they're shoes. How fancy can they be?
They look like Crocs
Isn't it weird?
that were made by an alien.
Isn't it weird that like certain people acquire this like social status of being like you're a celebrity? It's super weird that some people just acquire this through.
Yeah, they're famous for being famous, not for anything they've done.
No.
Like,
I mean, he's
a musician.
he is a musician.
Yeah,
but there's
I could not name one of his songs.
there's the thing
You
is
probably
that,
I don't
heard
think
of
I
it.
would recognize one if I heard it.
but the thing is that his famousness has gone beyond.
Yeah. He's famous for being famous, not
Yeah.
for whatever the fuck he did.
Although
Like,
I will say,
I'm trying to think of the name. Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton, famous for being famous.
yeah, that one
She's
that's
never
true.
Done anything?
Well, he's at least a musician, unlike his ex-wife.
Allegedly. Unlike his what?
His ex-wife, I said.
His ex-wife Kim Kardashian,
Yes.
Paris Hilton's personal assistant.
Really?
I think so. I heard that somewhere. I believe it to be true
No.
and do not care enough to verify it.
So since we're talking about like Ukrainian things and people who are famous and it shouldn't be, have you heard about like the whole Elon Musk Starlink thing?
Yeah, he can go fuck himself even harder. I always hated Elon Musk, and I would like to point out it's really gratifying to see everyone else start to hate him.
Yeah, I hate him now. I
It's
used
about,
to.
you,
I didn't. I was fooled for a while.
Yeah.
yeah, Elon Musk, I have
convincing.
hated since fucking day one, and I will not unhate the man.
It's fair. I hate PayPal.
Oh, I actually recently got into PayPal. Very useful technology.
Yeah. PayPal and Venmo. Fuck them both. Owned by Elon
fuck
Musk.
Venmo.
They're
I mean,
not
fuck
owned by
PayPal too,
him
but, like-
anymore. No, he doesn't own PayPal
Huh?
now. He doesn't. Does he? Even?
He derives a significant portion of his actual income from owning PayPal, not all the bullshit he
Oh.
does that loses money.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
he had
Tesla's a
sold
heap of
it.
garbage too.
Yeah, Tesla sucks.
Yeah.
Starlink sucks. SpaceX is awful.
SpaceX is pretty awesome.
They're putting rocket ships into space,
But
which
he-
is pretty nice. And
He's
okay.
doing.
He
yeah,
bought
they're
it.
doing.
You know, it's
Nah.
it's a company that he bought that is still doing
Yeah.
the stuff that SpaceX wanted to do.
Why does he
anyway.
name everything X?
I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Everything.
else
He
does he
named his
name?
fucking kid X.
Yeah.
His financial services company was named X before he like acquired parts of PayPal, and they forced him to have a real name.
That is totally like a teenager. What is cool X's kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
There's more
remember
things that are cooler than X, and you can't just keep doing the same fucking
Yeah,
thing.
but it's a very teenager thing to do, isn't it? Like it's like a
Yeah.
straight up like
yeah.
I know when I liked putting X's on things where they didn't need to be, it was when I was a teenager.
Yeah, something's wrong with teenagers' brains. I think it's still wrong with Elon Musk's brain.
Yeah. Cool.
a lot of
Uh,
things wrong with that man.
I think we're
Wait.
are we winding down here? Is this the end?
No,
of what
I've got
do you
so many thunks,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
haven't consumed this Sonic the Hedgehog
I-
flavored
yes,
fucking shit yet.
let's
It's probably fine because it's peach ring flavors.
let's give that a
oh
go.
whatever,
fuck!
but-
Wait, hold on.
No. What?
It's an energy drink called Heavy Metal, and each fucking drink is flavored like a different metal.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome, actually.
That does
That
sound
sounds-
I
awesome.
always wondered what like uranium tastes like.
Oh fuck yeah! That'd be great. How's this peach ring Sonic?
Tastes like peach. Not
So,
even like peach rings, like generic peach.
I'm gonna say this
Yuck.
on here so you guys can yell at me when I don't do it for weeks
Okay.
on end. I'm going to make Eric fake Coca-Cola, which you can apparently do with honey, cilantro, lime, and seltzer.
No, that's not what goes in fake Coca-Cola. That's like salsa. You're making
Yeah.
salsa.
I know. Apparently, it tastes a lot like Coca-Cola.
So
I feel like that can't be possible.
do you have a rating for this peach drink?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't. It shouldn't even
Not
be
putting
in
it on
the
there.
list. Yeah,
Not putting it on there.
like it's peach flavored soda.
And it's not
This
just
isn't-
because I don't have a license for PowerPoint anymore. It's definitely not because of that.
What the fuck,
That is
man?
not the reason. It is because I don't agree with this as being weird enough on moral grounds.
Yeah, when I thought it was Sonic the Hedgehog flavor, I was so excited. But then when I saw it was peach rings flavor, I was like a lot less excited.
Oh my god. To be fair, we've had this idea already, but we didn't put it all together. Which is like Sonic the Hedgehog flavor should be blue and have little like blue chunks in it.
Or little like rings.
Or little rings. Yeah, that's true. But like classic cartoon characters are like characters, and it's like vaguely reminiscent of body part.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of like a clear glass that has a blue drink in it with little gold rings on the inside that are like edible. I think that
Be fantastic.
that would be amazing. I don't even care about Sonic the Hedgehog, but I would go and buy that.
I vote the rings should be made out of SpaghettiOs.
Oh god, so much nutrition in this beverage.
Yeah, just, little carbohydrate rings.
Yeah,
Little
for
pasta,
extra energy so you can go fast.
little
Power
pasta,
ring.
little pasta O's.
Carb loading before the big race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
oh,
caffeinated.
Oh, a soda that helps you carb load. Brilliant.
That could be the name of a soda. Carb load.
Yeah. There you go. Did you guys learn anything today?
Yeah, I learned that energy drink that they're not making enough fucking wackadoo drinks,
Mm.
and this is bullshit.
I agree.
What about you, Calvin?
I learned that you can make almost any game a VR game and you guys will play it because it doesn't have to be
Because there are
good.
no good VR.
Yeah.
There are no good VR games.
Not
It's a
one.
shame there isn't one about driving a robot.
Yeah, like sort of like a game with like sort of co-op where you control each individual joint of the robot.
Uh-huh.
That'd be so cool.
We could
And it could
call
be
it, like-
procedurally generated to different controls, so each
Yeah.
time you have to learn the robot, and it's really more of a puzzle game than anything else.
Yeah.
God, that would be.
It would-
I would buy. I would pay.
I hate
pay-
you guys.
I would pay
You could call it
$30.
RoboQuap.
$30 to play that game. I would pay maybe more. I mean, imagine a multiplayer version where you could fight another person in like an identical robot or
Yeah.
a different robot. It'd
Imagine.
be fantastic.
Eric, did you learn anything today?
No, my brain doesn't work. I don't learn things. That's
Right.
not how that works.
Sorry, I
Yep.
forgot.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Hard drive's full, but I got plenty of RAM. Let's do this.
Yeah. Remember, kids, the sun isn't real.
Hell yeah. What do we call this episode?
Yeah, something. I think the sun isn't real. It's a pretty good title.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't care. Let's do it. The sun isn't real.
Yeah.
Yep. We talked about it in this podcast.
Amazing.
Oh, fuck. I meant to talk about a movie so we could put that in the title. I fucked up, guys.
What was
Our
the movie?
podcast is... I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't
fuck.
even look up a movie to talk about.
Yeah.
Top Gun. I mentioned Top Gun
Top
three
Gun,
times.
Top Gun, Top Gun.
Fuck.